When it comes to my grandchildren, it's a touchy subject, and I get angry, and I don't necessarily want to talk about things unless it's on my terms. And Mill really upset me, but I'm willing to talk to you about it, and maybe we can find a resolution, because if she is going to have my grandson, I want to be a part of that. Well, now I know this is the last thing you want to hear, but a situation like this, when it comes to your grandchildren, family in general, sometimes we all have to eat a nice big slice of humble pie. You gotta put your ego aside. And unfortunately, even if you feel like you have more value in the situation, you gotta put that aside and understand who has the power. When it comes to children and family, especially grandchildren, it's hard to put your ego aside, because I know what's best for them. And just Mill, it's not what's best for them. So you're standing here admitting that your daughter is what's best for those kids too, right? Of course, she's what's best for them. She is their mother. But just her, it's not what's best for them. It takes a village to raise children. So that's what I'm saying. And I want to be a part of Junior's life if he's going to be in Mill's life. Well, I think I feel like you're going in the right direction. And that's great. My concern is, how do we get you from point A to point B so we can fix things here? I guess everyone's right. There is no one that's going to sign over rights to my grandchildren. And I have to put my ego aside and understand that Mill does have more power in this situation. Her son's willing to give her temporary custody. I don't have that luxury. Makes me reflect on when Miranda was almost dead in the hospital and I had temporary custody, and all I did was stress. I should have relished it if I had known that one day I wouldn't even be able to see them. Miranda forgets how much I did for her when she was in the hospital. I protected her kids from everyone. I called child services and family court and doctors in other hospitals, and I fought with her sister, and I made sure that those kids were taken care of. I made sure there was a custody order in place to protect them from their father. And it means nothing. Why did I bust my butt like that? I hope you know. I really do hope you know. It's not just the words coming out of my mouth, but it's the truth. I hope you understand the fact that you are a good mother. And I have not seen you in action when it comes to your grandkids, except what? That one time that I shouldn't have done what I did, but I did it anyway. You're a good grandma. And as long as you remember that, I feel like you'll make the right decisions and life will reward you. It's just, as the saying go, patience is a virtue. Well, I'm glad someone thinks that. You have done everything in your ability so far, mentally, in trying to get our grandkids back. You are being very calculated, very intelligent, and you are covering all your bases. And as your friend and other grandma in this situation, I misbehaved. I acted immaturely, And I let my ego get in the way when I know you're just trying to do what's best for all of us as a family. And I apologize. For whatever reason, I didn't think that I would see the day where we'd be friends again, because I didn't think you'd apologize, but apology accepted. Hands down. I will help you in any way that I can in getting Junior to us. And when we have Junior from my daughter, I would do everything in my power to get her to not come after us and try to smooth things over in any way that I can there. But I'm on your team. You are team captain. And I'm ready for whatever plan you have. Great. The plan is still Melissa. She has gotten into Miranda's house. They are friends. I really do have confidence. Can I say something about that, though? If you don't mind. Again, I know I don't have the power in this situation, but I can still offer my advice if you want to get our grandson away from my daughter. Gina, really? You really think Gina is a better choice than Melissa? Yes. I know Gina is a loose cannon. You never quite know what she's going to do, but she's actually far more predictable, mood-wise, than Melissa. And I kind of do not trust Melissa. As much as you may trust her, I do feel like she will squeal. And it's best that maybe you move her to plan B and make Gina plan A and act on Gina quicker before Melissa squeals and causes Miranda to add even more security and maybe even a moat around her house. Alright, this is good advice, so we will move. I'll take your word for it. We'll move Melissa to plan B and let's see what Gina can do. The sooner the better. This is the third clip. I think if you want to get our grandson out of Miranda's arms, it's best to go with Gina rather than Melissa. I think you should not put all your eggs in Melissa's basket and go with Gina instead. She can get through to Miranda a little bit better, I feel. Even if they are at odds.